Continue! Chapter 16. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Ring ring. Hello? This is Joan. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Okay. I can't believe they skipped chapter 15.5, hanging out with Caminella for 4 hours until they call us back. Right? Oh shit, don't look at me like that. I hate that they look directly at the screen at me. Well, you'd better get going. This long night is dawning to an end. Drawing to an end. Sorry, I was thinking about dawn. Yeah, looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. Okay. At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally going to find all my answers. I better go. I better go. Here I go. Wait, no, he's gone. Maybe he's finally gotten medical attention. Oh yeah, maybe someone finally got him a doctor. A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel, but that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. We're getting all philosophical. Oh, submarine. I just reached the center of the web. Ooh. Submarine. Welcome to the Yona? Oh! Detective Jowd. Ah! Oh no, it's Big Man! My detective senses must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone? Hope you don't mind. Well, how did they get here? This is a submarine. I know, right? How did they get into the submarine? Did they swim down to it? Hey, Gad! Never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh? But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police know where the Yona was going to surface. Confound it. We detectives here have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. Eh? The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. Oh, sneaky! I have a little something for you. Oh, that's what that's for. Ah, the pieces, they coming together. Caminella has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver, made to look like a pocket watch. Ah. Yes, Inspector Caminella. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on the submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean. Spec! Ah, he was here the whole time! You can relax. That's nothing but his shell. That's not creepy at all. The shell, eh? The spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter. Huh? Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please, let her go. Ah! There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? But... Aha! Our nation has already researched it, this product that Sissel has to offer. A source of his power! Is that a part of the meteorite? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. There it goes. What? Okay. And then just like that, it's gone. What? What in the world was that? Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now, our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned. What are you talking about? Tisk tisk. What a mistake to make, right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. F in chat for Sissel. F's in chat. Farewell. Ah! What? The submarine has a separate room that gets ejected? What in the world? Yeet. The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd! Where did he go? What the fuck? What is happening? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. Ah. Annie, what is happening? They got EBDB. When the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I smell danger. I'd better find them, and fast. Where am I? Oh, I'm the telephone. Right. Hello? So you're here, huh? It's Missile! It's Missile, yay! Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. What with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. Missile! Yes! Every time he shows up, I'm so happy. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sift them out? I'm sorry to say, I don't think it can. Why do I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it! Oh my god, I love Missile. Hey look, a phone. The telephone is ringing. Wow! It's Miss Camilla, I just know it! My trusty nose is practically screaming at me. I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet! He's so cute! Okay, how do I get over there? Let's see, what can Missile do? No, stop! Hello, hello, Miss Camilla. Hello. Aw, Missile can't answer the phone. It's no use. This black hello just doesn't like me. Just create a path for me, Missile. I'll come right over. Oh, fine. How to create a path for him? Oh, swap. That doesn't do shit. Let's see. Hey, look at that. That's... Okay. I'm not gonna question it. Oh, wait, first, you need to move out of this. This? I guess I'll move you here for now. I keep hitting the wrong keys. Okay, and then... Missile... Swap those. Then... sorry, the force of explosion, maybe? I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. Got a bad feeling about this. Sizzle, look! That black hello! It came off the hook! You know, the That's what phones are called. The hellos. Uh-oh, I better answer it fast. Shit, just give me a second here. What am I supposed to be doing? Did I just move this? Wait, no, it's just shit. There we go. There. Hello! Is anybody there? Just me, the ghost. Do you think she can hear me? It's Sizzle, where are you? Can't she hear? Somebody please answer! I was gonna say, I don't think she can hear me, because I'm a ghost. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh good, I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me! Lynn! Lynn is... Don't tell me Lynn's dead again. She said, Lynn! Miss Lynn! We'd better hurry. Let's go, Sizzle. Go there. Oh my god, Lynn is dead again. You gotta be kidding me. It's no use. Nobody's answering. Oh, the water's rising? If real Sissel was just off possessing her or whatever, maybe introducing yourself like that might not be the best idea to begin with. You're probably right. But does she know that it was Sissel possessing her? Or was just somebody? Because then if it was just like some random person, I could introduce Miss Camilla and Miss Lynn. Oh, poor Miss Lynn. Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. How many times has she died in this game? It looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Nessie, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're so cute. How did she ever make it to this night? Dude, I have no idea. With her luck, it's a miracle she survived this long. And Missile too! I'm so glad to see you're alright! Well, I wouldn't say I'm alright exactly. I'm dead. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? Huh, that's right. Miss Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's when he saved her that time. That was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. Miss Camilla, I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Oh my god, this is so cute. Hey, Missile, could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? But don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for now. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Missile. Oh, Missile's so cute. Well, okay, now what do I do? Gee! That's what I do. I wonder what happened this time. I better talk to the little lady a little more. Then, I better do something about the detective lady. Okay, let's talk to her then. Can I talk to you for a minute? Yes, Sissy? Could you tell me what happened to you? She had a nice drink and a book. And then, you know, he just shoves her back in. What happened after I last saw you at your old house? Oh, let's see. After that, I think I fell asleep. Okay. I woke up to the sound of an engine. So she was already in the submarine by then, eh? I thought to myself, I have to escape! How do you... Okay. The next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired I couldn't move. And then... Come on! Uh-huh. I was so relieved. I don't remember what happened after that. What do you mean you don't remember? She just passed out? Okay, sure. Huh. You've been through so much. You were very brave. I think Lynn's probably been through more than me. Yeah, Lynn died at least 5 times tonight. You've both been brave. Let's go talk to Lynn, I guess? To turn the wheel at first. There. Boing. Oh, Sissel, you're here! Lynn, what in the world happened here? Why are you dead again? It's not a competition, Camilla. It's not a competition about who can die the most, okay? I don't know. I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. But where's Detective Jowd? Is he alright? He got yeeted off the submarine. He's somewhere else. I don't know where. I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all making even less sense than before. Nothing makes sense anymore. After we left the Super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Caminella fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat, and then we sneaked into the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Okay. Detective Jowd got shot into the stratosphere. Wow, what a great story. Wish we could have seen it. No, we don't get to see it. We just see little flashback images. Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh boy. It sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Yeah, let's just go back and watch it then. Movie time! Sasiona. Camilla, are you okay? Oh, she's sleeping. Don't bother her. Oh, Jesus Christ! Camilla? Oh, right, because she's being possessed. Right. Hello, Lynn. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. That's not how you're supposed to hold a gun. You're right, but who cares? He's a ghost man. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Gun safety, not a thing when you're dead. Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back. She has nothing to do with any of this. Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. Ring ring, hello? The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. Oh god, that's not how you hold the gun properly. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Ah, no, he's still alive. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Her little arms can't hold that gun properly. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted? To be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I... Oh, look, explosion. What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Look out! Ah. Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. Right? I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again. You didn't have to add the again part. Itch, how many times have I had to help you out? I feel like that's warranted. Oh boy. Okay, what can I do here? Gee! So let's see. The cause of death this time? What's that mysterious explosion? You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery. It's like a shot of vitamins. What? That's not a saying I've ever heard. What do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Tiny clues like a dose of minerals to a detective. Huh? She's saying random ass things. Are you okay? Have you died too many times tonight? I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins and minerals are. Hiya! It's been 10 years. How do I get anywhere? Oops, wrong button. Bling! Can't read, can't take minerals. Dude, I don't know. I can't do shit in this body. I mean, not body. As a soul. Being a ghost is a nightmare. Yeah, I bet. Being dead is a nightmare. Is that close enough, do you think? Let's see. Sweet. Now what? What? Who's on the phone? Should I pick it up? Wheel. Full. Emergency light. I'm just gonna start turning things and hope for the best. Hey look, I picked up the phone! Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver! Somehow managed? Who's to say that's not how I planned it? I mean, yeah, I totally planned for that to happen. I knew that would happen. Come on, hurry! Now's your chance to get on the phone! It might be Detective Jowd. She's right. I better check it out. Okay. Who's on the phone? Hello? Hello? Anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up! Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. Sure, I'll go there. I don't know why, but sure I will. That must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts aboard. Ah. Yep, that's me. Restless ghost here. That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Ghosts and shit? Nah, fam. I won't deal with that. Who is he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true. Neither of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess it means the fate of the sub has changed slightly. Have I actually? Sis was underestimated us. Bargaining chip? Of course! The meteorite in his body! It's Detective Jowd! What's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Tensik fragment taken away. Okay, but what am I gonna do about that? Oh wait! Gee! I don't get it. What's happening? They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're just going to go ahead and steal the Tensik fragment. But that's cheating! I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where's the Tensik fragment going to go? I don't know. We should find that out. What's this? Wastebasket. I opened. Eee! What if I... I can't quite reach it. Ah, see? There it is. But how do I get to it? Got it. Took a little bit of finagling. Dang it, where'd it go? Oh! been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Oh my god. And they're gone. Sissel, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jowd in it. It's like a clown car, yeah. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Every time I see it, it's so funny. Now then, I better hurry along before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. Fiona will be his coffin. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel. And he's just gone. I think if I had to squeeze in with all my coworkers like that, with our boss sitting on top, I might just stay and drown instead. Same though, same. I don't know if I want to go into the clown car submarine thing with my boss sitting on top. Aha! So that's the cause of that giant explosion. Huh? What is? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo! It's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? Yeah, Missile, the dog. Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes to more readily to mind. It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. There's a dog in there! Missile, what are you doing in there? We have to do something before that torpedo was fired. Okay, and what do you suggest? Gee! We can't let it launch! Well, what can we do? Let's just get to the torpedo as fast as we can. Maybe we can find a way to stop it somehow. Somehow. A true detective never gives up. Well, we certainly can't just ignore it. Okay, so what do you expect me to do? There's no time! It's gonna launch! It's no use, there's nothing we can do from here. You're right. Oh, there it goes. Gee! There goes the missile. Now there's really nothing we can do. If only our missile was here right now, I bet he'd try to take it head on for us. Yeah, I bet he would. Looks like we'd better rethink this whole thing. Yeah, okay. Let's go back and see if we can find a different spot to hang out in. I was trying to ride the capsule, you see, but I didn't get up there in time. So let's try it again. If I go like this, it's just too far. Aha! What? It didn't bounce? Bruh. There we go. Aha. And then I just wait for the capsule to come down. And then I get to ride along. Whee! Boing! Hello! Do you think it's safe for him to hold that with his bare hands? Probably, right? Ah, the Tensic fragment! You're mine at last! Couldn't you just, like, dig in the ground where the memorial is? I bet you'd find a bigger piece of the meteorite down there. The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Where does that guy go? Where does Jowd and that guy go? This is the real question. He's already blue. What's the radiation gonna do? You're right. He's already a weird-ass color. What's the little radiation gonna do for him? Hey, look, a missile. I mean, torpedo. Yeah, These poor guys in there. With their faces are so funny. I think they couldn't get the thing in the park because Cabanel and the cops were watching it. True. But like, for 10 years? Or I guess they didn't know about it until now. Fair enough. So what's that? It's a torpedo, you know, like a missile. Yeah, you know, the dog, missile. So now we have to stop the torpedo somehow. Let's figure out a way to do that. Or lower. Sure. Lowering. Whee! What's this? Power switchboard. Oh shit, I'm in the missile now. I mean torpedo. There's no time, it's gonna launch. Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope. Why was the I hope at the end of the strongest part of that sentence? Now we are the missile. We are the missile. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna steer into your face. Oh, we're off. What? There's a mouse in here. Or a rat. Why is there a rat in the torpedo? Pray tell. I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move? Oh, Mr. Mouse, this is a very bad place for you to be. I know, right? This is a bad place for the mouse and us. I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? Easier said than done. How do you stop a missile? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too. How in the world did it get in here? We're asking the real questions. How in the world? Wait, I saw a G. G! Do you know how a torpedo works? Not in the slightest. No, I can't say I do. Wow, detectives sure know a lot. I saw it explained once in a book. Of course. On impact, the fuse of the tip is depressed. Uh-huh. That in turn sets off the detonator. Uh-huh. The detonator, huh? That must be that red button. Where does the ghost go? Oh yeah, that's right. What happens if the thing you're possessing explodes without a core nearby? I think you just die. Or I guess you would stay a part of the core if it still remains intact. But if there's no core, then you're gone. It's over. Yeah, they didn't explain anything about that in the book. Detectives sure know a lot. Or not. What does this do? Oh! Oh no! He's like a little squeaky toy. This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this on the fuse, it just keep it from moving. So what does that mean exactly? It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this. I have to admit, I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try. But before we can do that, it looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh? Sissel, you didn't even know what a missile was. Why are you throwing shade at Lynn? Exactly. You have no ground to stand on here, my dude. You thought missile was just a dog. Alrighty, let's see. Striker. Ah! I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort. The spinning black things, right? Apparently their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy. I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. I don't know, can I? I stop it. Gee. We're almost out of time. At this rate, we're going to blow up the submarine. Uh-oh. Then it's my fault, then. To set the safety and keep the torpedo from detonating. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. Oops. see, what if I... Huh. If I stop them... That just makes it unbalanced? Am I supposed to stop them in a specific spot? And then it tilts, maybe? Let's see. Oh no, we're out of time! We couldn't stop it! Oh shit, sorry! Oh no, poor rat! Ah, okay. So that's not it. And then they die. Rip. Okay, that's not it. Something to do with tilting it, I think. Maybe. To get the rat off of it, so then we can activate the safety device. Just hit the button yourself and blow up the torpedo when you get there. You're right, I just do that. Lynn and Sissel ghost die, sure, but Camilla gets to learn how to drive a submarine? Yeah, exactly. She'll be able to save herself, right? Right? Weights of some sort. Pretty heavy. Wonder if we can use the weights to our advantage somehow. Can we? Let's see. What if I... I'm trying to figure out, what if I put them both at the bottom? And then hit the button. Nope, that's not it. To admit, I don't understand the details, but give it a try. How do I get the little rat out of the way? What about top? Ah! There we go. The rat doesn't have anywhere to go to, though. New problem. Great, we've dumped the little creature off. Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device. Right, the safety device. I'll just hit the button now and get it over with. Oh, I can't, it just says examine. Never mind. There, we clamped on the safety device. We did it! That should keep the torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's still a hunk of metal flying through the water. Ah, uh-oh. Oopsies. What was that noise? It looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Sissel, we did it! I saved the rat. I mean... Congrats! We stopped the explosion! Instead, there will be a smaller explosion. What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up. But we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. Yeah, there's still a problem about that. We are in a submarine. Ah, you're right, I guess. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, Guess we'd better get back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Camilla. Do you think she's still possessed? Or did the Sissel guy just, like, leave? We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Ah, yes, because, you know, we made a giant hole in the submarine. Uh-oh. Water is seeping through the hole where the torpedo hit. Uh-oh. We gotta get them out of here. I'd better go meet up with Lynn. Don't mind me, just like a lonely ghost making their way over. How do I get over there? Maybe I start the starter. Sure. Am I meant to do that? Well, nah. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Sure. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. Maybe I can use this movement to help me create a path. Yeah, okay. Let's try G! I better hurry over to Lynn. It's not safe to stay here, and I just don't have the power to stop that water from coming in. Yeah, I don't think anyone would. I don't think anyone would, my dude. Can I catch a ride on this gear? Thanks. Oop. Oop. Now I'm here. Ah. Are you not possessed? She's not possessed. Lynn! Camilla, you're awake! How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Missile! You're here! Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sister should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now. Yeah, you know, we're all gonna die together. Isn't that nice? Can I just say I'm amazed Lynn died about 1,000,000 times and didn't get ghost powers a single time? That's just how it works out, man. You either can die a lot and get saved, or you die once and get ghost powers. Camilla! It's Camilla! Shh, she's taking a nap. Leave her alone. I'll get you out of here. Right! Yosh! If it's the last thing I do, I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, or whimper, as the case may be. I better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late. Ah yes, the good old Morse code. In flashlight. Flick flick. Here I am. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel, he's here. Up you go. Casual piggyback ride. Pick me up. Carry me with you. Yay, thank you. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is gonna fill up with water fast. We'd better get out that door as quick as we can. You won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. Huh? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. I see one. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea, let's try it. Oh, and by the way, yes? I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Bruh. No, I don't want to talk. No! Sissel, oh my god. This stuff is hilarious. No, stop! That one. Eek. Okay, so what if I turn this? Eek! Okay, made the glove closer. That's great. I can open the fuse box. Let's lower the switch first. Ta-da! I did it! You did it, Sissel! Thanks! Casually climbing. Yep, yep. We made it. Cool. Ah! Oh my god, don't fall. Jesus Christ. What was that? It looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. What do you mean? Huh? Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. Who do you think I am? Flashlight turn on. Let's try it, I guess. There. Oh, hey, great! Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question, considering the circumstances. Now, all we have to do is get to that door, and we're safe. Ah! Will you stop that? Holy shit. And this game's called Cush Trick, not Electrician Trick, Lynn. Oof. Yeah, oof is right. Oh, man. Nah, this is fine. Ow. What happened now? It looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Hey, look at that, the water's rising. Oh, what now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. How will I help? Huh? Riddle me that. Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Missile! Thistle, there you are! How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous the situation is, don't you? Meanwhile, Camilla is just dead. No, she's not dead. She's taking a nap. Of course, after all, this has anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course! Okay, how am I gonna do that? Missile, what can you swap with? Why would I want to swap the fans? That doesn't help me at all. Wheel. Fire extinguisher. Small fan. Pipe. Why would I want to swap these? What does that do for me? I swapped small fan with medium fan. Or sorry, large fan. Why though? I couldn't tell you. Piston. Pipe. Love. I'm working on it. That doesn't do anything for me. So I've swapped the fans, but why? Couldn't tell ya. Look, I did it again. Missile, I love you. Same. Missile's best boy. And I swapped the torpedo with this. No. Oops, I didn't mean to. To create a path to get to the top. What if we just tipped the whole submarine? If we could do that, there wouldn't be any problem. Huh. We have to move things to... What? I'm thinking. Why have I done this? Couldn't tell ya. I did that thing. Ah. This is the door. What is similarly shaped to the door? Couldn't tell ya. What else is similarly shaped? Okay. I'm just experimenting here. Can I do anything with this? Ooh. Aha! Ah. I did a thing. It just worked out like that. I don't know. Not to backseat, but have you considered occasionally unpausing to see what your swapping actually does? No. I did a thing, apparently. This is great, you made a staircase for me. I just happened to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. I did a thing, I guess. I'm actually secretly a genius. The water! It conveniently only rises when I need it to. Ah. Okay. Now the steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? There's no way to go around either. Think you could do something? Oh. Okay. You swap the fans in order from largest to smallest to make the things push out the right amount. Oh. Oh. I was just swapping things because I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. Okay, I think I get it now. Maybe. No, don't swap. So I have to swap the pipes now. Does this work? Look at this, if I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out, huh? Because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? Each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way, eh? I bet that will come in handy. Okay, wait, so I think if I... This one... And then this one goes down here. And then if I swap those two... No. What does this do? See, that's kind of correct. If I... Can I do anything over here? I have to start up the thing again. Second. Ugh. The water's getting higher. Ah, God! I wish I could drink it all up for you. Missile, what? No, Missile, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead and so he can't drink it. Whatever, just do something about the steam. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. I'm working on it, okay? Give me a break, damn. Ah! So by closing this valve, I'll shut off the steam flow to that first pipe. Okay, so then what if I switch to missile? And I swap out this one with this one. So then that's the shorter one. And then... There, how does that look? It looks great! All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Ouch. Why are you saying ouch? Okay, now what? Look up there! If I could just make it to that door, we can escape! Now how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me! If you want to yell, you can yell at me! Oh, Missile, don't yell at the dog! How can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. Something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Huh? Are you being sarcastic? No. Maybe. Want to... Oh shit, no. Missile needs to move out of the way for a second. Can you go here for a sec? Thanks. Wrong buttons. Let's open this fuse box. Oh, I can move this hook. Whee! Here you go. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. Ta-da! Oh, the water! Screen shaking. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry! Is that any way to ask for something? I would like a please, at least. Open. E. It's no use! I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no! And then with that, we're dead. No! This way! Huh? Hello? Eee! Ooh. What just happened? What just happened? That's what I just said! Oops! I can't- what just happened? I can't believe my eyes! Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea, but I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Hoopst was that? Oh, that's chapter 16. Save it. Yes. Last chapter. We're finishing this game. We're doing it. Oops, the fuck was that? The upended submarine continues to sink slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? 10 a.m., so like 1 more hour and then you're gone. Yeah, and then I disappear forever. Who is this? What? What? This game. I see you managed to survive, detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. It's evil, Sissel. I'm fucking dead, bro. Oh, and you there. Don't look straight at me. That's creepy. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. Evil gear, Sissel. Love that he found a cone and a spare pair of sunglasses just to match. He had to complete his look. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you! What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight, trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon. Bro! Who you are, and who I am, too. What? He may be a formless spirit, but he has to look cool. The glasses stay. You're right. The glasses have to stay. The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Who am I? Just answer the damn question. What the fuck? Oh yes, make sure she's comfortable. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. Oh, I'm just a formless blob again. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation. It has 2 effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. Powers effect. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research, and I think I've got some of it figured out. Ah! The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day, 10 years ago... It always gotta go to white so you don't see bloodiness. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Oh, because he died in the crater. Oh. Thistle. Aren't the Tempsic remains still there in the park? At the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of meteorite's radiation too. Radiation's time effect. Another effect of the meteorite radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that it can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is the ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death. This is also strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Oh, missile. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? Revenge, or contradictory existence. Let's see, that day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that it separated my life and death. What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. My guy's been dying for 10 years. Dying and reliving. I don't know. Yeah, damn, 10 years of that. What about your revenge? Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Tempsic. So artistic. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Oh, those two. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. Uh-huh. And as it turns out... he just sits up. Just casually. I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Tempsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, detective. Me? Explains why she died so much tonight, huh? The final target. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Oh, okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you've become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of the town. It was a trap, you see. I was gonna say, talk about victim blaming. You got him. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. Oh! No, it can't be! I took possession of you to make you shoot me. You know, as one does. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power! It was the first time I wasn't able to completely control somebody. Oh! The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. Huh! But then, it was that guy. From the very beginning. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. Yeet. I showed up. Lynn has the strongest mind ever possessed. Lynn? I know, right? Her? Are you sure? You sure her? I was supposed to meet with them after that, but then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Ha! The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jowd case. Evil Sissel was just lying there listening to the ghost shenanigans like, what? What the fuck? What's happening? They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later. Oh, we're on talking points. Okay. I forgot we're still on a sinking submarine. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush this submarine. Oh no! There are no cores that link from here to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. Sad. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years? You what? This feeling. Cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Oh, she's awake. Good morning. You're about to die. That's called depression, Lynn. Oh god. Lynn. Hi. Camilla. Is it true? We're stuck here? What? Who said that? I didn't say that. If my dad... If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Your dad got eaten to somewhere else. I don't know where the fuck he went. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. Oh yeah, your dad got EBD'd, Camilla. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. You have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute! Yes, we do! Oh! The radio transmitter! This will tell us where Detective Jowd is. The present from the Inspector in White. That's right, Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Yosh! Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right! Oh, and wait a minute, what about a torpedo? Or a torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. It looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope. Come on, let's get started! Okay. With what? What do you want me to do? Want me to talk to you? So this shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment. It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it shell. Detective Jowd's watch will tell us exactly where it is. Right, he said it was a radio receiver, didn't he? This person's body. His name is Evil Sissel? Get it right. Exactly. There might still be another torpedo on the submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jowd. That's a brilliant plan, Detective. You think so? What are you gonna do? Ride on the top of the torpedo? Of course not. You guys are going to. Darn, I kinda wanted to see that. Did you want to see me drown? Well, no, but what does this do if I operate it? Oh, look, grapes. Why are there grapes? Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? I asked the same question. Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes when he lies in bed. Oh, that sounds heavenly. I've been thinking about this for a while now, but don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country. Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. That's fine, it's enough. Eat! Torpedo room! Go! Torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out. Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room. Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jowd up, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. See ya! Looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! Oh, missile! You don't know anything about torpedoes, but okay. I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck! Cancel. What am I supposed to do? Lower the switch. Switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? I don't think the entire device is broken though. It'd probably work fine if I only could move this switch. We'll just have to find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone. Okay, so what if I did this? Turn it! What did that do? Couldn't tell ya. Missile! Why does Lynn know how to launch torpedoes? We don't question it. She's a detective. She knows how to do things, obviously. What will happen to these 2 ladies? I think that's up to us and our powers. What? This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile? Me? Of course I will. Count on it. We'll cheat on this. Swap. I don't know. Now can I use it? Yay. I did it. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. Now just don't activate it. I'll sit on this end too. But something's odd. What is? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right, okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. Okay, just like that. Bye! I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head towards the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Yeah, because it's almost dawn, and I'm gonna be gone. You know how it is. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile? Hi. I'm sorry, I can't go. What? What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it. Missile. I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. But you'll have to do the rest, Sissel. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. Do I? Sure, we'll go with yeah. I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn? You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope. What if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Why is this so sad? Miss Camilla! Oh my god. That's a good boy, Missile. Ah! Oh, good boy. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch. We're ready. Do I have to actually count out 12 seconds? Sissel? Yes? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is, I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right, we promise, little lady. He's such a good boy. He is. Of course I will. What a good boy. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes then. Good luck, friend. Missile's a good boy. He's the best boy. Launch! Whee! These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Oh, he's taking a nap. Oh good, I didn't have to do that myself. I would have messed it up for sure. Detective Chow! I bet that big masked man did this. I'm going to bite him. You better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. I still wonder what this masked man is going to do. Let's talk to Detective Chow. Okay. Detective Jowd! Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How's Camilla? What about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. They're currently sinking. I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened in the submarine Yona. Yona. I don't know how to pronounce that. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. Why are you here too? You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. Yes, Trap Sheep? Are you... Yamiel? Who? What's this brand new name that's being thrown at me? Oops! So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? That's your real name, huh? Yamiel? That's right. Those people on the Yona were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Chad? Right. About Yamiel. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. Missile. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? Yes, you are, Missile. I love you. Oh my god, yes, Missile. It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government. It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about. Oh, Missile. To me, it's just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then one day, the name of the certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then the incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. Oh, oof. I'm so sorry, Amiel. Real motive for revenge. 10 years ago. Oh, meteorite. My soul was split from my body and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. Once again, an F in chat for the evil Sissel. F's in chat. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. This is tragic. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. The music is so good. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. So that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? It was a twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. The deal! What was it? There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal? A new life. Life? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth. A new beginning, eh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical replica for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. A completely man-made life. That's right, I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And the response in the end was betrayal. Ah. Oof. F's. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsic was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all of this? None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go through all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsic meteorite from the park? That was my question. They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. This guy. By Inspector Cabanella and that old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance just in case. How long has this park been under surveillance? Damn. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. Imagine if he was, though. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. That's why they couldn't steal the Temsic meteorite. And later, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy the park in order to secure the Temsic meteorite. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You've managed to steal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Started on what? Bring in Detective Jowd back to life, of course. What good will that do now? Well, we promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them. And we can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Alright. Let's do this, I guess. What shall I do? Let's watch the movie of him dying. So, where are we headed? We are not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There's only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too. Oh! By the way, I'm not human, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective. What? What? Your country's use of technology. It's just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. What the fuck? Why would you go through all the trouble to do this? There's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Bruh. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, Detective. What the fuck? Now it's time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Camilla, forgive me. Ah, he's very dead. The fuck, man? It isn't over yet. It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around. And that would be to do what? No G? No? Huh? What is it, Detective? Look at Yamiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. course there isn't. The Tensic fragment is gone. With this change in this shell, give us some kind of lead? I'm gonna touch it. I touched it! I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is. What they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped, thanks to the power of Tensic. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Tensic fragment has been taken away. Exactly, so what does that mean? I get it, your body won't come back to life anymore. The movement in the Tensic fragment was removed. The moment the Tensic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back? Back to 4 minutes before your death? The 4 minutes before his death, that was 10 years ago? Wait a minute, exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, let's move! Okay. We're going even farther back. Okay, sure. Where are we going? Let's go! I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it, the final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. Oh. It's now. It's happening. Oh my god! What is happening?